Happy Friday, everyone. You seem to have caught me in the moment of channeling. I don't remember what I did to switch the view, or even when I switched the view, but it was nothing but me sitting here writing down notes, channeling what I'm looking at in the chart. So I guess that's a good thing, right? Hold on. Not that one. That's probably much better. You can hear me much better now, can't you? Yes, I'm sure you can. Hello. Happy Friday to you. Welcome to Friday, July 15th. It is Friday. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to The Sip, your daily dose of just the right tea, and welcome to Divine Conversations. It's Friday. It's the end of our week. We get a good chance to look back on what we've created, what we've started, what we've built, and see. I feel like as a collective, we're able to look back and see a lot of progress, a lot of good progress. Even though things may not be progressing in the way you had hoped or the way you had wanted or the way you had planned or desired, it doesn't matter. I still feel like there's at least something within this week that you are able to look back on and feel good about. I also feel like today is feeling like a very good day. And as I'm looking at the chart, I'm seeing why it's potentially. Now, we do have an opposition between the sun and retrograde Pluto. Okay, that could be fairly challenging. But then you have all of these green lines in the middle that are looking like quincunxes, which are kind of like little opening doorways or portals of like immense power that just like a blast in a certain area or able to be directed in a certain area maybe. It looks like we have at least 3 of them. I'm seeing 3 of the symbols. There may be some layered, well, no. Yeah, okay. So we have like 3 of them. And they're both between the sun and Mercury, because as you can see, Mercury is approaching the sun as the sun is on its way out of Gemini. And this is also another, so those quincunxes, I believe, if I'm saying that correctly, those green lines there are these quincunxes, or these open little portals or shoots of energy. And they are between the sun and Mercury, which are conjunct, which is making cognitively, I feel like this is helping things make sense for us, or it's helping us have the mind frame or the mindset or the mental fitness to put the connections together, to put 1 and 1 together to equal 2, so to speak. That's helping. It's ameliorating, I'm hearing. And then these quincunxes are with the moon and retrograde Saturn, who are going to be going conjunct some later today on the 15th, of July. And then for a short period, and then the moon is going to move on into Aquarius. But somehow, for some reason, this conjunction with the moon and Capricorn doesn't feel bad for the collective. There is a sense here, and actually what I was writing down when I realized we were live, is the moon conjunct Saturn is feeling like things are starting to fit together, or cognitively it feels like things are starting to make sense to you, or enough sense for you to understand enough to find a solution or ameliorate the problem, help the problem, fix the problem, solve the puzzle in a sense. And what's aiding that also is Mercury conjuncting with the sun. It's like for some reason you just get it, or all of a sudden it's just starting to make sense. You're realizing what it is you need to realize here. You have the mental fitness to be able to do that, or at least the sun conjuncting with Mercury is helping boost you in that energy, or can help boost you in that energy if you want to take advantage of it. But that's the thing also about a quincunx, I believe, is that you really have to choose to take advantage of it. If you just let it sit there, it's just going to sit there. It's very similar to what I was talking about yesterday about how energy is neutral, and the energies of the universe are neutral, and knowledge itself, information, wisdom is neutral. It's all about the individual that takes it and then colors it and uses it in their individualistic way. Okay? It's the same with a quincunx. It's that raw power And it's just like, it's a raw blast of energy, and you just have to take advantage of it when it happens. But if you don't, it's just going to be that raw blast of energy and nothing's going to come of it. You know what I mean? So don't look at it as good or bad. You color it yourself. Your intentions color that energy or color that power. Okay? It feels like it. This is where it's feeling like it's so good for the collective. This is why today feels like it's almost like it's easy. And part of the image that I was getting as I was channeling this energy this morning is of you, the collective, standing on the neck of your enemy. Not that you're like standing on there really trying to apply any pressure. It wasn't meant to be a violent image. It was an image that shows dominance, of showing of dominance. And I don't feel like you are showing dominance in this way for show. I don't even really think many of you are trying to show dominance in this way. That's just how you're showing up in this situation, because that's just who you are at this moment, at this time. It's always who you've been. It's always who you are. But at this moment, this part of you is really shining through. You are overcoming these enemies. We are overcoming these enemies. We are overcoming these energies also. Or instead, these energies, it's all energy. Meant to teach you something. Meant for the chosen ones, those who identify as the chosen ones. Not that that's bad, but it is an energy directed right towards you, is what they're saying. Okay. Cool. I'm going to go over here and do my chosen thing. Okay. Whatever. I mean, yeah, I'm choosing to do it, so I'm going to go do it. And I'm not going to pay attention to that. Okay. Cool. Now that we have that understanding. Because, see, it's really not even about a competition. It's about coming down here and using your free will, your God-given right towards free will, to be who you are and live your life and live your truth and live out your connection with God, source, creator, the universe, even. That which you came from. Okay, that's better. That which you came from. Continuing to cultivate that relationship with that which you came from, to live the life that you are meant to embody here in this time, which is most pleasing, of most pleasingness, or of most pleasure, or is most pleasing to you. And I don't mean pleasing from an egoic sense. I mean pleasing from a soul level, soul satisfaction. Like you're listening to your heart, you're listening to your soul, you're listening to yourself, and you are following through with what your sense of self is saying. That type of pleasing. You're overcoming these energies. You have been overcoming these energies. I've been talking about this all week. That's what I feel like this part of the collective is going through right now. Coming to our senses in a sense is what I just heard. It's like all of the gears are fitting together. All of the pieces of the puzzle are starting to fit in their spots. It's like that moment when you're doing this big jigsaw puzzle where you've been spending all this time on the outer edges. I like to start on the outer edges and work my way in. And you've been spending all of this time trying to figure out how this thing goes together. I mean, you were new to it. You had just started it. But then you reach a point, or you reach a threshold where it all of a sudden it all starts to make sense. And then you're able to, the connections are starting to fit, and it's starting to come together, and you can do it faster and faster until boop, you're done. Or boop, you've got it. That's how this works. That's how this is going, says Spirit. But you're getting it. This is another instance of you being able to sit now in the driver's seat, like I was saying yesterday. You are in control now. You understand what's going on, or at least what direction you're going in, or what the universe is asking for you, at least at this time. And you're able to confidently step into that role and fill it. That is beautiful. Like, amen, kudos to you, buddy. Because that is beautiful. With that, though, let's see. What else did I want to talk about? I mean, we still have 4 of those squares happening. gonna be happening for a while. So I guess it's not even a thing anymore. I feel like whatever those obstacles represented for you during this time period, you've sufficiently overcome them, or either you've overcome them, you've moved past them, or you are working on something that is remotely related to that, and you'll get back to it later. But for the most part, it just feels like we've moved on from whatever those caps were, or believing in or perceiving of whatever those caps, those squares, these squares represented for us. Remember, because I was seeing like a cap, like a big clear glass cube box over you. But it was assuredly it was only meant to be temporary, and it seems that you have broken free from or gotten through that. Okay, so good, excellent. This doesn't think that those squares don't feel like a thing anymore. Neither does this opposition between the sun and Pluto. This feels like a big checkpoint. It just feels like whatever, like the sun and Pluto are in opposition, but it's not. It's like when the moon and Mars were in opposition, when Mars hit 0 degrees of Aries a few days ago, a week or so ago. It was an opposition. It was like a face-off, but it didn't feel bad. It actually felt really good. It felt like the energies of the moon in Virgo, that feminine, soft touch, constructive energy with Mars's masculine force, action, coming together and working working towards a similar goal or a similar enemy. It's like when Batman and Catwoman line up every once in a while because they have a similar cause between them or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. That's kind of what I'm feeling here with the sun and Pluto. And like I think it was yesterday when I was explaining it was during the full moon on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I was talking about it when retrograde Pluto in late Sagittarius is representing your arch enemy, your evil villain, but because Pluto is retrograde, that typically strong energy is off, is handicapped somehow. And you're able to utilize that to your advantage to overcome. Not that you've cast anything, not that you've wished anything. This is just the way the cookie crumbles, honey. You've got the advantage. You might as well use that shit, okay? With the sun being in communicative Gemini, and now at this point, coming closer in conjunction, 2 degrees from each other, with Mercury, who rules Gemini, which is in the third house, Yes, in the third house of Gemini. This is communicative. This is learning. This is like commerce. This is business communication. This is, all that kind of stuff, and the ability to learn, to seek, to grow, to expand, to understand. This is where we really start to understand other than self in Gemini. Okay. This is adding a flow and ease to your cognitive ability or your your cognitive ability, your ability to make sense of it in your mind, to understand it, to understand it, if you will, to be able to recreate it, to work with it, to apply it. That's what I mean here. There's an ease in terms of that. So whatever obstacles you've been facing with these squares, you're starting to understand what is it that's different that you need to do to overcome this obstacle, or really it feels like to enter into this new portal or this new direction in your life. Okay. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful, you guys. I want to get to the chat. I want to say hi to you guys because I've just been channeling for the last almost 20 minutes, but I want to finish channeling first. I don't want to get distracted here. These are all very good energies. You're able to overcome this arch enemy. this challenge, these struggles, these squares. Pluto reversed in Sagittarius opposing the sun right now. So this is the type of face-off, like not as friendly. This is not a friendly face-off between the sun and Pluto. Let me get that straight. The one between Mars and the sun, Mars and the moon while the moon was in Virgo, that was friendly. This one, no. This is true opposition. This is true face-off. But honey, you have the advantage, okay? This seems to be some sort of last battle before you move into caring, compassionate, and homely Cancer. Or we do, excuse me, as the sun progresses from Gemini into Cancer. There is some sort of last face-off that you must have. And as I'm saying this, I'm seeing 55 here, where 55 minutes, would that be? No, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Speaking out of turn. Anyway, you're moving from Gemini, in which you're having a face-off. I mean, the third house, or Gemini, the constellation of Gemini, the energy of Gemini, in terms of the houses, because the houses are how you interact with the world around you, okay? The outside is the nature of your soul and or the personality that inhabits your this body at this time, right? And the lessons that this personality is supposed to learn through some of the things that may occur or may not occur in their lives. Okay. But the houses are how you interact with the outside world. And if you're in the third house, ruled by Gemini, communicative Gemini, this is the first place within the housing system in which you will be able to have conflict with another. Because it's within this house that ideas are brought together and either accepted or rejected for the first time in terms of the consciousness that we'll say has started in Aries and progressing is going to be progressing all the way through to finish in Pisces, okay? In the third house is where you're communicating with people. You're understanding their notions, I'm hearing. Motions, not emotions necessarily. This is air. There's no real emotion here. It's just straight intellect, okay? So this is, well, okay. So why was I saying that? I lost track of myself. Maybe this is when I should go. I'll get it back, but maybe this is when I should go back to hello, everybody. Whoa. Hey, guys. Oh, Barnetti. Hello, darling. Lady Rainstar. Excellent, Lady Rainstar. Hi, Archangel. Hi, Pages. Hi, Mama Piplup. Hello, Willow Sage. All about old obstacles. Yes, Barnetti. Yes, exactly what he said rings true. Okay. Hi, guys. Happy Friday. I forgot where I was going with that whole Gemini thing. Oh, that's right. Because the sun, there seems to be some sort of last face-off that you're having with the sun about to enter into Cancer within the next few days, I want to say. Let's be a little more precise about that. Give me a moment. We'll go by days. Okay. So this is today at noon, July 15th, 16th, 17th at 0 degrees of Cancer. Now by noon on the 17th, which is 2 days from today, the sun will have been at least 0 degrees of Cancer, okay? Because it already looks like the sun is progressing is almost at 1 degree of Cancer-ish, will be, I don't know, within the next day or so or something like that, whatever, okay. So needless to say, it will be well into Cancer by noon on July 17th. So yes, there feels like there is some sort of last face-off, some sort of demon, obstructive, blockage type of energy, or some sort of threshold you have to cross, some sort of villain or opposition, really, instead of giving it such fanciful names. Speak of it as it is. It's an opposition. Something is opposing you as you are entering in, or as we are entering into caring, compassionate, and homebound Cancer. Now, this very well may be something that we work through as we play out through the rest of Cancer into Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, or for you, because you get what I'm saying. All right. But there is some sort of villain, obstacle, blockage that you are facing right now that honestly, I feel like you're able to overcome. So either the rest of the story will play out as we move forward, or your life after overcoming this situation will then play out. The direct result of your confrontation with this opposition will then play out as we move through Cancer. And I feel like it's going to be very good in some way. There is a sense of self that is coming online for the collective at this time. And I really do feel like it has something to do with Uranus in Aries all this time. It's like there was some sort of, there was some sort of collective reset button that was pressed at some point, where a lot of us came to our senses, or were shaken, were like fully shaken out of the rest of our slumber, or awakened greatly in some way that put us all in this time period of further ascension. Okay, great. Excellent. That's beautiful, guys. That's absolutely beautiful. Hi, Universal Passage. Yeah, channeling be like that. Channeling really be like that. So anyway, guys, that's what I'm getting from the chart today. I do think I might want to leave it there. Yeah, there's nothing else I really want to speak on. Okay, cool. So there's that. So happy Friday. Happy Friday. We are going to be having our Friday hangout sesh later on. Sorry, guys. We are going to be having our Friday hangout sesh this evening. Not this evening. What am I talking about? In the second hour of this... Get it together, Eric. Where am I? Actually? Where am I? I think I know where I am now. I think we're good at this point. So anyway. That's all I have for the day, really. Yeah. So excellent. So just, you know what? Keep going, guys. Keep doing you. Keep doing your thing. Keep vibing with it. All will be well. But I think it's time to get into a little bit of a tea time, don't you think? Okay, I'm gonna get set for tea because I don't even have my cards on me. So you guys hang tight. I will be right back, and we will continue for tea time. Yes? Cute. Okay, be right back. Hello, hello. It's tea time. Tea time. Yes? All right, kids. Let's get into some tea. We've got a piping hot pot for you right here, right now. So, let's get it. And on to the next is the first thing I want to say for this energy. As I was shuffling, my fingers moved the cards in a subconscious way to flip one card out as I was going from the shuffle to the bridge. If you know what I'm parlor shuffling for cards. Okay. And the card that I flipped out is the Ace of Wands. And this was the card at the very bottom at that time. Underneath that, at the bottom of the deck now, is the Seven of Pentacles. There's been a checkpoint. This feels like the type of checkpoint in which you are working on a subject or a problem or a project, and something checks out. You've reached a certain goal. You've reached a certain checkpoint. You've reached a certain idea, solution. Something is sufficient. Something can be left to work left to its own devices to work as it is meant to automate something in your system. It has been built, it works, it checks out, it does what it needs to do, it just needs to be left alone now. You can move on to the next, thus on to the next. Ace of Wands. Ten of Wands. As it should be, you have plenty to handle, plenty to take care of. But rest assured, you have the World next. So I'm looking at the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Wands, but now the World. Now understand also the 10 as in the Ten of Wands, is a completion of a journey, of a chapter, culmination in something. These 10 Wands could actually be you taking it to the bank, or delivering your product, or delivering on something. You're so overloaded with product or results or tangible goods. I don't know. That could very well be it. You're taking it to the shop. You're taking it to the bank. Something like that. However, taking it to the bank is the strongest phrase there. So however that resonates for you, place it in your life as it fits. And on to the next, though, is still ringing through. So it's like you're delivering something with a new order right after that to get started on as soon as this is delivered or something like that. Oh, wow. Overall energy is the Four of Wands. And you're delivering some fantastic goods. I mean, like expert made, I'm hearing. Four of Wands. This is a new venture. This is a new business. This is a new job, but this is a new victory is really what I'm hearing. Maybe your first victory, your first solidifying, like your first sale, or like your first solidifying moment that really brings you. I just saw 3, 4, 5, 6. So that really puts you in the limelight, or makes you noticeable, or starts to garner people's attention. Your first right to some level of prestige, I'm hearing. And then with the number 3, 4, 5, 6 that I saw, it's like on to the next. Again, 1, 2, 3, an idea. Communication, bringing it together to 1, 2, 3, commerce, working it out, third house energies, making sales, making connections, building relationships, building a business presence, building a social communal presence, You've completed that. Now 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, you can continue. You can move on with your plan, with the goal to the next plan in the process, to the next step in the process. This is excellent. This is excellent energy. Excellent, excellent energy. Show us what else, please. That's first. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna have to do this by the books in a certain way. At least for now. At least. If not for just right now, play it safe. Play it by the books. Play it easy as it is. Play it easy because it is. It's easy because it fits. Play that. Do that. Stick to that. Stay consistent. At this level. Because this is a good level. You have a foundation at this level. You've built if this was speaking in terms of building a habit, you have sufficiently built enough of a foundation of this habit for it to be habitual. Okay? You've trained yourself enough into this habit for it to have some sort of substantial foundation within you to perpetuate itself. Now, hopefully you would want that habit to be a good one. You don't want to be talking about that in terms of a bad habit, whatever would be considered a bad habit for you. It's not that. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like a good habit. It feels like a good routine that you've set for yourself that is now has a foundation within you that makes it easier to continue with that routine. It's like you got over that first hurdle or that first few hurdles where it really hurt or it really bothered you or it bothered your ego or whatnot, whatever, and you didn't want to continue with it, and the emotional storm is raging, and then the next thing you know, it all clears and all it's bright and it's all happy and it just works. Now I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. You put in that work. Excellent. Keep going. Continue. Keep doing it. And Spirit is saying something very specific to you. It is absolutely your choice of how this is going to go down. Recognize that the choice is being delivered on a silver platter to you by the universe, as it always will be. This is your right. You get to choose, the lovers, how this is going to go down. 8 of Pentacles. The choice is made by the work that you do. Keep consistent. The Hierophant. Very important. I mean, very important. In some situations, this is dire. Like if somebody is on parole, they better not fuck up. Because let me tell you, they will be come down on with every letter of the law. They better not fuck up. For some people, for some individuals, for somebody out there, it is that dire that they keep consistent with what they have already been doing that has led them to where they are right now. Please understand that even though this may sound real dire and you sound like you may be in some real trouble right now, recognize that you are still here and you are at this pivotal point where everything could change for the better for you if you keep consistent. Recognize the blessing in that. Please. If you don't do anything else, if you can't see any other light in this situation, recognize the blessing in the opportunity that you have in front of you to make great change in your life right here, right now, staring you in the face, being handed to you on a silver platter by the universe. Oh, by the way, they want me to tell you that silver platter they're delivering it on is all your craftsmanship, by the way. All yours. You carved that, you crafted that, you mastered that as you worked yourself to this point to provide yourself with this opportunity. Why yourself? Because you're the universe. The universe is you. Oh. You trying to tell me I put myself in jail? Yeah. Oh my God, that sounds heartless now that I'm laughing, but we are the masters, the creators of our own lives. We are writing these stories here. So if there is something going on in your physical reality in which you are at odds with yourself about it, then you need to have a good sit down conversation about it with yourself. No one else but you. It's no one else's fault. Okay. Cool. Let's check in here. Hi, guys. Okay. That was, and please understand that that whole tirade that I just went on was 100% like, I mean, obviously it was coming from somewhere, and I guess, okay. But also it was hypothetical too. Like, I'm really not, oh, look, good Lord. See, I'm like coming out of that channel like, damn, bitch. Okay, shoot. Wait, hold on. Let's let the fires go down a little bit. Let's go down to more of a slow rumble, a slow roar. How about that? Yeah. Let's take it down a few notches. Yes. Before we continue. Hermetic law number 1, all is mind. We are creating our illusion. Correct. Okay. But look, hey, and so then overall energy at the bottom of the deck is strength. So yeah, that ego's really, if you have to put this shit on autopilot and crawl in the back seat with that ego yourself, man, you had better. You had better. Okay. Because some of our egos, man, we really, oh man, when they run amok, honey, and they are just wreaking havoc everywhere. Okay, so check this out. If you need to put that shit on autopilot for a hot second and crawl your ass back there with your ego to sit down with it and make sure it behaves itself, you had better. Okay. Oh, God. Yes. Okay, so that's it for that message. They're taking me to the other deck now. Oh, all right. Anything else? This is our second serving of tea. Let me tell you, honey, this is a big pot. Okay. Shit. It's a big pot. All right. Okay. Last shuffle. My. Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome has arrived. The King of Cups. Ooh. Wait, what his name is? Wait, hold on a second. Who's this? Who is this hottie? 7 of Wands. 6 of Wands. The Tower. I'm hearing I'm gonna make you mine. And then I see the Fool and the 8 of Cups, and I see the two of you riding off into the sunset. What kind of fairy tale bullshit ass motherfucker is this? Like, skirt. Hold up. This just got way too fanciful for me. All right. I'm going to need you to come back down to earth just a little bit, because I just heard this whole romantic kick has got to go. Okay. If we were to have some, oh, damn. What is this shit you got me into now? Like, what is this tug of war? I feel a tug of war happening between a masculine and a feminine. Could very well be the energies within yourself, but okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I see you, Barnetti. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. I'm sorry. But I feel a tug of war. And what I'm feeling from the feminine is that she doesn't want to give in, but she loves it. Oh my God. She loves this type of thing, or she's just loving this interaction she's having with this one particular person. I mean, it just... Yo, this is some salacious shit. Ooh. I want to take this King of Cups and the Seven of Wands and the Six of... Fuck. The Tower, the Fool. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay. So this may be tying into the first reading. I shuffled this deck sufficiently enough and just started pulling from the bottom of the deck. I didn't even shuffle free pull to see what came out. I just looked at the bottom of the deck and here we are. Here's our story that is ending us back at the Ten of Wands. So, if that first reading resonated for you in terms of having something to deliver, you know how I was talking about a business transaction or a product you had developed or crafted, created, and now you are delivering it to the stores for sale or something like that, or you're delivering it to your customer. Say like a custom sale or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Now that feels like in some way, in terms of a relationship, you don't have goods to deliver. You have something to show for at this point in time in terms of this relationship. Some of you may have actual receipts to deliver. Physical proof, evidence to deliver on something that you have suspected of, that you have been suspected of. Rico Suave is what I'm getting from the King of Cups. And I don't mean to be derogatory, but what I'm getting is a hot, steamy, passionate love or lover or appearance is what this person represented by the King of Cups works with. How they deliver themselves to others, how what they present themselves as, or maybe it is who they are. Okay. And please excuse if it's any sort of, I don't intend it to be any sort of racial slur or anything, but that is in human society, that is seen as maybe like a passionate Latin lover or something like that. So the name Rico Suave and the connotations of that come from this salacious energy, the King of Cups. But now what I'm seeing in the story is that you or somebody has actually successfully broken away from this person in a way to create a massive or major disruption in their relationship, so major that it allowed this person to take a leap of faith out of the situation or away from the situation of which they are continuing to walk away. That's where they're walking away. They have been walking away. Nine of Pentacles. They are independent. They are single. They are self-sufficient. They are sovereign. And you know this, or this energy, or this entity, or this person knows this. And yet, you still try to reconcile and then wonder why there is hostile energy between you? Bad things always happen when you and this person get together, or when you and this person try to communicate with each other. You're wondering why? It's because this grace, this helping hand, this apology, this desire to reconcile and work it out is misplaced. Completely 100% misplaced. You are barking up the wrong tree, buddy, and you should know this. This person is single. This person is self-sufficient. This person has moved on. And in terms of how this person has moved on, they recognize that they want someone that can hold them down, that they can ride or die, like that. If that's your thing, like a long-term partner in crime, husband, hubby, someone that is committed, down to earth, got their shit together at least. They don't have to have the mansion, the cars, or whatnot. They don't have to have that materialistic shit, but they've got to have their shit together at least. They've got to know their head from their ass at least. Not, I mean, like more than that, but you get what I'm saying at this point. And unfortunately, that's not this person that's trying to reconcile with you or trying to keep the door open, this rico suave. It's not him. Because he's a player. He's a fraud. That's all a facade. And you know this because you've been married to this person. You see who they are out in the world, in front of the people who don't know them, the people who don't wake up in the morning and go to bed at night with him. They only see what you want them to see, or they want you to see. You only see what what that person wants you to see. I see the rest of it. And let me tell you, from my view, it does not look good in here. This person may be Latin or Hispanic. I mean, so what you have to deliver are receipts, understandings, knowledge. At this point, what this Ten of Wands is saying to you, Ten of Wands, King of Swords. At this point, what this Ten of Wands is saying to you is you have enough proof, more than enough proof. And no, it doesn't have to be tangible evidence, physical receipts to deliver. It's your own intellect. You're not stupid. You're not a child. You can think for yourself. Nine of Pentacles. Remember, you're self-sufficient, right? You're sovereign, right? You're not stupid. You know what this is. You know what this has been, and you know what's going to be. So you might as well... All right. Like, if you want to be happy, that is. If you want reciprocity, that is. Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles. The Hermit. And you know this, man. The Nine of Pentacles has ended up at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, there you have it. Woo! Red for filth. 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 I should write a song like that. Red for filth. Red for filth. Red for filth. That could be the theme song after we spilled some real, not spilled, we just had some strong, I mean, that was a whopper of a pot of tea there, but For the real serious ones, we could play that after the song. Woo! Yeah, I think I will. All right. So there's that, y'all. 555 on the counter. There's that, y'all. You want to get some closing oracle guidance? Can you hear the rooster? Shut up. You hear that? Oh, jeez. It makes sense because it would be that it's the higher pitched ones. Higher pitch travels faster and farther than lower tones. Higher tones travel faster and farther than lower tones. And it's all the high ones, so it makes sense why you can hear it. Oh, you can't. Yes, you can. Okay. Yep. That's super funny. All right, closing oracle guidance. Card number 19. Ascended Master Serapis Bay and Clear Calcite. Karmic Grace. Okay, here we go. We bring you the blessing of karmic grace. There are many ways to learn and grow. Some ways are joyful and some more challenging. Sometimes a challenge can be best resolved through profound struggle that forces you to transform in such a way that you can never go back to what has been. The struggle might have been deeply painful for the mind, body, and emotions, and yet what is gained from that experience is a multiplicity of blessings, personal power, freedom, insight, self-respect, and wisdom. These qualities then help you live a better life where that past pain need not be repeated. Blessings can, at other times, be gained through joyful experience. Sometimes the struggle is what will bring you the greatest spiritual progress. Sometimes more joyful path will be how you grow best. The universe loves you with such passion that you shall never be denied what you most need and what shall help you fulfill your divine destiny. So sometimes it is the struggle and sometimes it's a happier thing. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah. There you have it, guys. So there's that. There is that. That was a beautiful way to end the situation, really. I think so. Anyway. Happy Friday, guys. You'll have to excuse me because I'm kind of like I'm a little spacey right now after channeling for the last hour. And I kind of want to stay in this space, or at least in this channeling mode. So I'm trying to come back down a little bit without really fully letting go of it, releasing it. Serapis Bay. Or is it Seraphus Bay with like an F sound? I don't know. I don't know much about that. It sounds familiar though. I'm sure if someone started to describe it, I might be able to kind of slightly remember, but I don't know much about that either. Hi, Gabby. Hi, De Novo, Tarot. Yes, the force is strong with me today. I'm actually I don't know, maybe this is a little TMI. I'm feeling very feisty today. With a P sound. Serapispe. Yes, okay. That's what I remember remember it as. Recollect it as. Venus's consort. Hi, Ambit. How are ya? Hi, guys. Welcome into the sip. So I just finished everything. And now we're in the second hour. So this is our Friday hangout sesh. So welcome to the Friday hangout sesh. This is just where we spend a little extra time together. Because it's Friday. It's Friday. Woo! And we just kind of hang out. And we can talk. And we can talk about anything you want to talk about. So yay. Friday hangout sesh. Aren't you? Like... Oh, thanks, Barnetti. Yeah, I'm feeling feisty today too. I don't know. I tried to look at the chart and see what aspects might be generating that. It might be the opposition between the Sun and Pluto. Oh, here. But I have to change it back to today. Or right, because this is 2 days from now, the 17th, when the Sun enters, is now in Cancer. At that time will be. The Sun is still in Gemini right now. But what was I even saying? Oh yeah, with this enemy, this arch enemy thing, this face-off that might be happening here. That's what I want to do. There may be some sort of sexual tension with that. Pluto energy can be very sexually driven. A lot of deep, dark sexual fantasies, or extreme amounts of sexual energy. Maybe even what could be considered sexual mania. That would be within the realm of Pluto. Maybe even wild and really deranged sexual proclivity. Possibly. That's Pluto. And the Sun is opposing Pluto right now in Sagittarius. Sagittarius can be pretty. Ooh. Sagittarius can be very sexually adventurous. I'm getting very much the Kundalini energy with Sagittarius because of all the wisdom and higher knowledge and higher awareness and expansion and elevation it brings. So maybe it's associated with Sagittarius, or it's just I'm just associating it in that way in my mind. Yeah. Okay. So if you're, if you are attuned properly, this could be a very sexually, potentially very sexually, strong time for you right now. What does 28 as angel number mean to you? You think it might be related to any astrology currently? It's entirely possible. Hold on. We don't have anything at 28 degrees of any of the constellations. We do have, no, it doesn't really. Pluto is at 29 degrees actually, and is retrograde and will most likely hit 28 degrees of Sagittarius as he moves through his retrograde stance right now. He may only go back 1 or 2 more degrees before his, maybe a little bit more than that. I'm not sure. Either way, he's about to hit 28 degrees. Okay, so what I'm channeling for that is there may be some sort of doorway or portal that opens up when Saturn gets to 28 degrees of Sagittarius. Let's animate and see when that might happen. We'll go by the day now. Wait, hold on. I totally just... Yes, we're looking at Pluto, right? Not Saturn. I'm sorry, not Saturn. Pluto. But actually, we'll see what's going on with Saturn at that time also. But I meant to say Pluto. Pluto is at 29 degrees of Sagittarius and is retrograde. So is probably going to hit it soon, or most likely is going to hit 28 degrees during its retrograde progression. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Well, it crosses to 28 degrees by August 26th. Around noon. At noon on August 26th, Eastern Standard Time, Pluto's going to be at 28 degrees. Let's see. Continue. Going by the day here. Wait, no. Okay. See, Pluto doesn't go past 28 degrees. I'm sorry. I missed. There we go. There we go. Pluto's retrograde starts to end around October 8th, and he's still at 28 degrees. So there's maybe it's something about Pluto reaching 28 degrees for that in terms of astrologically speaking. Who asked that question? Shut up. Wait a second, you woman, you stop it. That's the 28 degrees of Sagittarius is the galactic center. Shut. Okay, so Gabrielle, there's the answer to your question about the galactic center. So there isn't an actual symbol, I think, that's on it. It's more of that it's at 28 degrees of Sagittarius then. So much working across the street from a building today. 28. Oh. The address number, that's a very specific date. Interesting. Sounds like a portal for short. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, ooh, y'all. We need to pay attention to what happens. Oh, I need the thing back. To what happens when Pluto actually hits 28 degrees of Sagittarius and beyond. So when does that... Okay, wait, go back. Back. Bam. Okay, by noon on the 19th of November, Pluto will have reached... Wait a second. 28 degrees of Sagittarius. Wait a second, but it's not... I'm going the wrong way. I'm so sorry. I'm going the wrong way. I got confused there for a second. Okay, hold on. Okay. Right. Retrograde. Yes, now we're going the right way. And see, I told you it's fairly soon. Yeah. By like August between the 26th. By noon on the 26th of August is when Pluto officially hits 28 degrees of Sagittarius in his retrograde motion. And that's where this retrograde ends. So by the time he's going direct on October 8th, where he's starting to station direct, he will still be at 28. He's going to be stationed at 28 degrees for a while. Okay. Because remember, he's retrograde right now. So once he goes direct, he's got to make up for the lost time, as you can say, at that degree before he moves on to back to 29 and on to the rest. Okay, so this is going to be... Ooh, guys. This is an important portal. We may want to pay close attention to what happens in the world as Pluto is at this point during this time period. Very interesting. I'm glad you asked that question, Ethereal Royalty. Ethereal royalty. There it is. Oh boy, you guys. 2 and 8, 10, which boil down to 1. Yes. Ironically, you turned 28 this year, and you're a Sagittarius. Shut the fuck up. That is so cool. I love it. And happy birthday to you. For sure. Like, total happy birthday to you. Oh. Do you guys want to look at the chart for the United States? Is that dangerous territory? Why did I just hear part of me say, I don't know, that seems like dangerous territory? I don't know. I would need what time? What would you say would be the time for that chart or that type of chart? Okay. I need all the information though. I don't remember. What is it? The Sibley chart? I don't know if I can type. Is that fucking things up here? No. Okay, good. Okay, wait. The Sibley chart. Was commonly used chart for July 4th, 1776. Okay. The USA Sibley chart. Perfect. I want to, because I want the information, because I want to look at it from the true sidereal point of view. So give me a hot second. Let me do that for you. You're probably going to, no. Okay. All right, hold on. Wait. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. What? Aha. Yes. Okay. Sorry, guys. Needed to make sure I got that right, because that's very important. No. This is also very important. There. Yes. All the things. Done. Yes. Oh, no. Wait, come back. Wait, no, wait. I need you to, sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Yes. Okay, cool. Here we go. Bam. All right. So this is what the chart looks like from the information taken from the Sibley chart. This is what the chart of the United States looks like from the true sidereal point of view. It's a Gemini sun, a Scorpio rising on the edge, all at the very end of Scorpio, almost Ophiuchus, and a Capricorn moon. Well, damn, that makes sense. Holy shit, if that doesn't make sense. That Capricorn moon. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Saturn is in the 11th house. Discipline. Oh man, discipline is a big lesson for us as a collective. We really need to learn some discipline, and especially since we are a young nation in relation to the rest of the world. I mean, discipline is our main duty. We really need to remain disciplined. There's a need to be disciplined for the greater good of the collective. And that is being shown. Our asses are being so shown in terms of that right now in the world, aren't they? Oh my God, the lack of discipline. Wow. Wait a second. How you gonna read your own country for filth like that though, Eric? But I'm serious. All the things. Wow. And that's just from Saturn into the 11th house. We have a bit of a stellium in Gemini that it's between the Sun, Jupiter, and Venus. Kinda. The Sun could be closer for it to really be a real good stellium, but at least it's three planets in one constellation. So okay, that counts as a stellium in many cases. In most cases, I'm hearing. Between the Sun, Jupiter, and Venus. So there is something very specific within our collective energy about feminism and women's rights. I mean, a lot of women escaped their countries and became and migrated to the United States to escape persecution. Specifically, because the United States was one of the only places that a woman could actually be free and be a woman. Given within, of course, the current social climate of whatever time period you're talking about. But think about that fight that's happening now. I mean, hi, Selma. Grand Cross energy. I'm not familiar with that. With the Grand Cross hitting Chiron, Neptune, Saturn, and Venus. Hold on, wait. I'm not familiar with that part. With a Grand Cross, Chiron, Neptune. What was it? Whoops. Chiron, Neptune, Saturn, and Venus. We're learning together. Chiron, Neptune, Saturn, and Venus. Chiron is where? Here. Neptune is here. Oh, Saturn, yes, and Venus. I see. Okay. Now, there is a pretty close conjunction between Jupiter and Venus. So, femininity, I mean, either being a woman or being a feminine entity is a target. Is either a target of affection or, in some cases, given certain undisciplined circumstances, I see. It's a target of negativity, abuse. Women, feminine energies have a good sense of boosting of their presence, of their ability to be seen. It's why women and feminine products and feminine reality and feminine things are capitalized on so much. It's so lucrative in our country. The image of a woman, the likeness of a woman. Okay, it's the big X in the chart. I do see an X now. Yeah, I do see an X. In these two oppositions, Saturn and Chiron are in opposition. It's Pluto and Mercury. Pluto and Mercury. Are you talking about the cross of oppositions here? Saturn and Chiron, and then Pluto and Mercury up here. And then I see three crosses in this line. But I think this would be the grand trine that you're thinking of, or that you're speaking of. Yeah. I recognize also that there's a delay between me and the chat. Oh, you're normally at your computer and not your phone. Charts are so hard to read unless it's blown up on your phone. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. This is very interesting, you guys. This is all very interesting. But the moon being in, I'm sorry, the moon isn't in Capricorn. The moon is in Aquarius. Oh. That definitely does change things, but it makes sense. It makes sense because, I mean, this is the whole reason behind, like, say, the Constitution and everything. There is a very universal benchmark that we've set, or that we intended to set with the vision of this country. I almost said company. You guys, the United States has become a company, not a country, not a democracy. It's a company. But the vision intended, the initial vision of this company is very Aquarian in vibe. Making sure anyone and everyone, regardless of your creed, color, race, or whatever, or social, or religion, or whatever, regardless of any of that, you are just as worthy to be due what any other man or woman is due, because we're all equal. That's very Aquarian. The moon is in Aquarius, in the 3rd house, no less, ruled by Gemini, where you have a stellium of the Sun, Jupiter, and Venus. That is very interesting. North node is in Cancer. South node is in Capricorn. Oh, there it is. South node is in Capricorn. There's the Capricorn energy. It's not the moon that's in Capricorn. It's our south node. It's our own past that we can't seem to let go of. Instead of working ourselves into the structure in which now energetically our energy could be read as a business, Capricorn. Instead, we're supposed to be for the people. We're supposed to be providing a loving, beautiful place for people to live and grow and prosper and have the American dream. North node in Cancer. And of course, it's that path that we are meant to be choosing as a collective, albeit we are learning the lessons that will provide us ultimately with the opportunity to make that choice, make the appropriate choice to go in that direction. But of course, the hardest thing for any individual to do is to follow their north node. Why? Because it's new, because it's unfamiliar, because it's not comfortable, because it fucking hurts. Or it's a bitch, or it's a pain in the ass. Like, it's not new to us. We'd rather stay in the comfort of our south node, what we know, what we've done already, who we know ourselves to be at this point. We don't want to have to work and fight and dig and crawl through the mud and the thicket to figure out to continue figuring out who we are. No, let's stay right here. No, we got to move forward. We always move forward. Everything moves forward. And right now we are absolutely learning these lessons. And Spirit is saying it's coming out of this stellium, the Sun, Jupiter, and Venus. But see, it's manifesting in a negative way because of the negative choices that we have made as a collective. Saturn in the 11th house. We were not disciplined. We have not been disciplined. We have let the financial systems and structures run amok, for example. That's just one of the examples. We have not been disciplined. And thus, we are getting the repercussions of that. And I know many of us are going to be real sour and salty about that. It's like, well, it wasn't even my decision. I elected someone and they didn't do their job. You're absolutely right. But this is not about that. This is more about the core of our social structure and what this time period is actually showing us as a people. Because instead of looking at this on such an individualistic way, I feel like we should be looking at this as what that represents and what that represents and what that represents is all part of our collective psyche. Who we are underneath it all. When we zoom out and see all of us, all of these individuals as one collective mass of people, and we look at that collective consciousness, this is the contents of it. Which means we are all guilty of it. Regardless of what side you participate in. because we're all dualistic and all that, right? We're all responsible for it in some way, shape, or form. So it has to be our collective decision to step back in line, or to step it up, or to do the right thing, or to do what is right for the collective, and not just for a certain individual's financial situation or their pocket or their piggy bank. No. That's our past. It's so funny. It's so funny that the United States was founded on trying to flee from the monarchy, right? And yet we've divulged into our own kind of monarchy. But that's money. And it's not even like that was put in place. That might have been elected, but it was elected on false pretenses. We were baited and switched. We were told one thing, but then given another when they actually got into office. That kind of energy. It was stolen. It was usurped. The crown, the throne has been reinstalled in many cases. It's very much an expression of, or at least it feels like very much an expression of, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So it's not like, and especially since our nation, our country is so young in comparison to many of the other countries out there, we are like that wild and irresponsible and rebellious teenager, even 20s, in our early, maybe mid 20s, something like that, that type of energy. Fresh out the house, newly independent. Now all of a sudden we're buffering now that we're talking about this. This is funny. Corporate Game of Thrones, yeah. The monarchy we were fleeing was replaced by celebrity worship culture. Yeah, that's part of it too. But this is also a representation of our past. And what I'm also channeling from that, as Spirit is saying, is that as a nation, we're going to have to go through a few generations like this to really... This is one of those situations where it's like, you can't tell, no matter how much you try and tell your child not to do something. And you could have the gruesome, gory, detailed conversation with them about it. And not even to be malicious, just like, yo, baby girl, baby boy, I just want to put you on notice. Like, I need to put you on notice about this. If you do this, this is what could potentially happen to you. And this is not a scare tactic. I'm just trying to let you know. Okay? I'm just trying to get you, I'm just trying to put you on game. All right? Cause like, you my blood, like you're my offspring. I want to protect you. I want to educate you. I want to prepare you. I need to prepare you for this world. Check it out. This is the deal. This is the tea. This is the lowdown. There is no amount of conversations you can have like that with someone that will amount to the value of them learning that or experiencing it for themselves firsthand. And you never know. Because you never really fully know your child. It's not like you can step into your child's mind or emotional body and say, okay, I feel this too. I know exactly what you're feeling. I know exactly what you're thinking. I understand your thought process, blah, blah. No, never. That will never happen. So it turns out maybe your child likes that shit. Or maybe your child or this person that you've been nurturing is actually one of those people that you were referring to in those nightmare scenarios. Oh shit, you never know. And I am not trying to pass judgment here. I'm playing devil's advocate. It is what it is. I'm not here to judge. I don't fucking care. It ain't got nothing to do with me. So what the fuck ever, right? There's no amount of conversation you can have with them that will replace the value of experiencing it firsthand. I'm living proof of that. Okay? Just saying. So it feels like the United States is going to have to go through this type of energy until we learn for ourselves. Until we learn for ourselves what the tea is. I mean, yeah, Mom, you were telling me, but now I actually feel it. Now I have a sense of it within myself. In some cases, some would say now I am sullied by it. And that's entirely what this parent or guardian was trying to prevent. But you know what? Such is life. Am I doing free readings? No, but I will do a reading for you for a donation. $5. But anyway, right now we're looking at the chart of the United States, and I'm just talking through my feelings and emotions about what I'm seeing in this chart. Neptune in the 10th house. You know, Neptune in the 10th house feels like where our celebrity fixation might come from, or our propensity towards addiction or extreme fancy from social media, or being a celebrity, the drive to be a celebrity, the illusion surrounding celebrity. Why it's so grandiose. We have, as a nation, we have Neptune in the 10th house at 2 degrees of Virgo. Oh, wow. Talk about vanity. Oh, my God. Talk about vanity, y'all. Neptune at 2 degrees of Virgo in the 10th house. No wonder we're so enamored by celebrity. No wonder. Oh, that's crazy. This is all making sense. It's almost making too much sense, but hey, I don't know about y'all. Maybe I'm just whatever. Yeah, see, also the moon is at 4 degrees of Aquarius, so we're still, as a nation, we were still very fresh in the Aquarian energy. You know what I want to look at now? I want to look at the progressed chart. You guys want to see a progressed chart? Oh, I can't do it from here. I have to do it here. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. I'm going to have to keep it to this. Oh, see, look, see, hold on. You can't even see that. Give me a moment. Let me fix this real quick. Yeah, I'll do it from here. Okay. So now you can see it. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me... Can I zoom in? Okay, it doesn't seem to be giving me the ability to zoom in. So I'm sorry, I can't really zoom in, but this is the natal chart versus the progressed chart, okay, for the United States right now. In the center, in the very center, are all of the aspects that are being made in both of these charts. So that's really confusing. Don't worry about that right now. Right outside of that, you will see the natal chart for the United States. So the original chart for the United States that we were looking at initially. The ring outside of that with the placements is the progressed chart for the United States of America. And you have to remember that when we're talking about progressed charts here, normally if we look at one for you or I, we're only talking about, like, say for me, if we were to look at my progressed chart right now, that would only be after 35 years. Okay, this is after several hundred years. Which in the grand scheme of things is like a drop in the bucket, but you know what I mean? But like, hold on. Oh, so this is a number of years. So you have to think of this on a much grander scale. I feel like things may have rotated around the block, around the chart a few times. Like maybe the moon, maybe the sun, maybe, Mercury or something like that. Okay. But as of right now, the United States is a Pisces sun in terms of the progressed chart. Whereas we were born as a Gemini sun. Now we are a Pisces sun, and we have just entered into Pisces If you can see that, that's down at towards the bottom of it. We are a moon in Capricorn. I'm sorry, moon in Aquarius still, but I was picking it up. I was picking it up on it correctly because it looks like our moon is in the process of exiting Capricorn right now, while conjuncting Mercury. This all that we are experiencing right now, you guys, may seem extreme, but in the cosmically, energetically, it's not that extreme. It's just we're looking at it from our human point of view, from a very sensitive point of view. So it seems extreme to us, but this is literally the reworking, the rewiring of our subconscious structure as a country and as a society. This time period that we're going through right now, which is going to be an extended time period. Okay, but it's a necessary one. It's a good one where we're able to come into alignment consciously, subconsciously, with a social structure or a mindset, collective mindset of equality. Aquarius. Ooh. Where is Sir Pluto? Yes, you are absolutely right. It's reaching right now. It's. Wait a second. Pluto is retrograde right now. Hold on, give me a moment. Because I'm confused. If Pluto is retrograde in our sky right now, then why... Very interesting. Then why is it not retrograde in the progressed chart? That's very strange. Give me a second. No, wait. Something about this is not correct. Did I fuck this up? Hold on a second. Progressed chart. Radix and progressed. I don't understand. There's inaccuracy here. No. Yes. That's strange. Okay. What a Pluto return? First of all, oh yeah, that's right. It's moving backwards. Hold on. No, it still doesn't. I'm sorry. I'm working this out in my head here. It still doesn't say. I don't understand what's happening here because Mars is not retrograde right now. I'm confused. Some of the things are, I feel like some of the things are mixed up. But we also are having, wait a second. This is wrong. This is wrong. We're looking at the wrong chart. I'm sorry, you guys. I screwed that up. We are absolutely looking at the wrong chart because Uranus is not in Taurus. Uranus is in Aries right now. So this must... Okay, hold on. Wait. I think I can fix this. I don't understand why it did that. This is the tropical system. Have we been looking at the tropical system the whole time, you guys? Have I been sitting here? Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? No, it's okay. I'm starting to come to my senses here. I feel like I just spent like the last half hour reading the USA's chart, but from tropical astrology. I don't understand how we got flipped in that sense. Okay, wait. We're going to try this again. And wait, Gabrielle. The Constitution was signed September 17th, 1787. Did they align that signing? They may have. They may have. I'm not sure. I don't understand what happened. Something got flipped up. I'm just going to start over. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. No. Okay. Oh, I see I see how I've confused myself here, guys. I see how I've confused myself here. So let me do this again. With the proper understanding here. Now we do the, nope, not that, this. Okay. See, that's really weird. That's really weird. Inner wheel is the USA. The outer wheel is the progression of the USA. This is not working correctly. Because we're in our Pluto return, we're in our Uranus return, but no, Uranus is in Aries. Uranus is not in Taurus. And from our natal chart as a country, hold on, wait. Hold on. Okay, no, I don't. Okay, something I have to figure that out. I'll have to look at that alone. But here we go. All right, so this is the birth chart for the United States. Oh well, that didn't work out so well, but that's okay. I'll figure that out another time. There's a lot of talk of when the official start of the U.S. Most accepted chart is when the Declaration of Independence was signed July 4th-ish. Look into it though; it's fascinating. Ooh, okay. It was sidereal before. All right, okay. Yeah, meditate on that, enjoying the journey, and let us know what you come up with. I'd love to hear what you come up with for that. For sure. Happy Friday, guys. Friday. I have to run some errands after this. You know, you guys, I really don't like leaving the house. Because every time I leave the house, I spend money. I mean, just driving somewhere, I have to drive. So just driving somewhere is spending money. You know what I mean? Money and gas. But there are some things that I really would like to do. Acquire for the weekend. I also need to try and get down to the post office. Yeah, I don't really like leaving the house. But happy Friday, guys. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I don't really have much planned other than the usual, you know, the usual. But yeah. I'm being pulled back to the cards. So we have about 15 minutes left in our Friday hangout sesh. So let's see if there's some more tea left in this pot. What do you think? Is there any more tea left in this pot? Queen of Wands. It's the first card that's out. And what I'm hearing? A cleaning fool this weekend. Well, good luck. Power to you on that one. What I'm feeling with the Queen of Wands that just came out here, I'm hearing what it is you want, what it is you have asked for, you shall receive. You're having dim sum lunch. Ooh, yes, homegirl. We'll say hi to homegirl for us. Queen of Wands, what it is you want, what it is you are desirous of, you shall receive. Two of Pentacles, though. You're wavering. Somebody's wavering here. I feel like you're wavering in your self-belief. The tea leaves. You're wavering in self-belief. Three of Cups. Understand that there is a good community around you. There is a good community around all of us. We have this community within ourselves. We can always, Nine of Cups, we can always come back to each other. If you're ever feeling out of whack, unstable, too fiery, like you're getting out of control, you could always connect with this collective for stability, by the way. Six of Swords is next. Collectively, we are. Yeah, Eight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Collectively, we are moving forward here. We just have to believe that, and we are moving forward together. Whether we want to believe this or not, or whether we actually see this or not, we are, in fact, moving together as a collective through this portal or through this time period. We can anchor in, lock into this collective space, this collective community that we have with each other, with intentions for it to grow too. I mean, there is plenty of space for all of us. This is not an exclusive collective. This is for anyone that vibes with it, anyone that wants to latch on, but not latch on to suck, to drain the energy of, but to latch on for stability, for care, for permanence, for growth, for something stable to lean on. While you do your own work. We're all about work here. And if you don't do your own personal work, then no, you're not going to resonate with this collective. And it's, again, it's not mutually exclusive. It's whether you want to do the work or not. If you want to do the work, we're here doing the work with you. So come hitch a ride. Join the caravan. Join the bandwagon. Yes. Three of Pentacles. There you go. Three of Pentacles. Teamwork. We can make this ascension process easier on ourselves if we work and when we work together. 100%. That is for sure. 100%. The Fool. The Fool wanted to come out. Take your leap of faith. Trust your intuition. Trust the process. Be who it is you clearly be who it is you so clearly know you are, or know yourself to be or want to be. Ace of Swords. Seven of Wands. And don't give a damn about it either. Stand your ground. Hold your own. If this is you, then be it. Show us that you believe in yourself. Show us you have confidence. Show us you have faith. You talk a big game. Walk a big game. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And you can either win or you can either lose. You can either succeed or fail. It doesn't matter. Either way, you walked in your truth. Page of Cups. Somebody has an offer for you. Yep, Knight of Cups. Desiring to give you their heart, give you the keys to their home. The High Priestess. Is there something hidden about this? Are you being hidden about this? Are you being secretive about this? The Sun, Strength in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. You're all twisted up about this. You're all twisted up about this. This is looking like all the reasons why you can't. The Sun in reverse, Strength in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Three of Wands reversed. You have a made-up, misconceived notion. You have already written the end of the story. You are declaring that you know how this story goes. I'm going to leave all that right there. But then you're also showing up as the Empress. You can't have it both ways. You can either have one or the other. You can be abundant or you could be barren. There is no in between. Because if you really want to take full advantage of the abundance that is at your disposal, then you will need to fully believe in it, which means you will fully need to commit to it. There will be no space for doubt, for lack of abundance, or for lack of fertility, or for barrenness. There will be no space for it because all of that space will be taken up by nothing but 100% pure, unadulterated abundance. But you have to commit to it. You have to believe in it. So you can't sit here and proclaim to be the Empress and then decry love, especially if that's what you want deep down inside. You can't have it both ways. This is a Spitfire section. I'm just letting, like, that phrase, you can't have it both ways. That was the end of that message. We're moving on to the next. And the next message is starts with the 5 of Swords reversed. Five of Swords reversed. I'm hearing clearly this is a good thing. Because again, you're overcoming an enemy. You're shorting the circuit. And that circuit is one of lack. 5 of Pentacles. The woe is me. Here comes that pity party again. Here comes the pity party again. But this time, I am not going to engage with it. 5 of Swords in reverse to the 5 of Pentacles. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the World. Here comes the pity party again. But this time I'm not going to engage with it. Take that as it resonates. That stings for somebody. It really stings for somebody. Anything else? For this 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's over. It's done. 10 of Swords. That's it. Situation's over and finished. Won't be resurrected again. And someone feels imprisoned by the result of this situation, but ultimately that prison is of your own making, and so this is justified. It's done. No more pity party. No more woe is me. No more crying to me with your tail between your legs saying how sorry you are. I don't care. We're done. Over it. Goodbye. Next message, please, Spirit. Spitfire round. This is the Spitfire round. Ooh, okay. Well, now we're going to talk about that person in the 8 of Swords then. Okay. It's 8 of Swords. Yeah, you made this prison for yourself. You absolutely made this prison for your own damn self. This is no one else's but yours in the making. I want to say that very clearly. Spirit is wanting to say that very clearly. Oh, hello, Jinx. You woke up from your nap, huh? Was it a good nap? That's nice. Yeah, you're freaking out. Freaking the fuck out. 9 of Swords is the next card. Because yes, at this point, it is blatantly obvious to you, isn't it? This is 100% of your own doing. This is a direct result of your own actions. Five of Cups. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and grieve. Go ahead and grieve because the World, again, is at the bottom of the deck. Go ahead and grieve because it is, in fact, over. So now, actually, if this person or if you do feel a sense of freedom, that is appropriate. Because now, what it is you're grieving at this point, 5 of Cups, will be the last of it. Once you get through the grieving process of this person or this specific situation, you are free to start it all over again if you like. That's totally up to you. Just know that this person that has exited this situation with you won't be coming back. Will not be entering into this cycle with you again. So at this point, the World, it's yours for you to do with what you choose, what you please. You can act like you've learned the lesson. You can be like you've learned the lesson because you have learned the lesson. Or you can start it right over again for another round, another go. You know, for old time's sake. It's up to you. But yeah, go ahead and grieve. You deserve to. Regardless of the tone in my voice, you deserve to grieve. You deserve for your pain to be acknowledged. Yes, absolutely. I'm not trying to say this is not a painful situation, but the bed is yours. You made it. So, bet to get to rolling around, honey. Get real comfortable in it. You're going to be sleeping in it for a while. And if you don't want to get comfortable with it, great. Then get to know it. That way, you can avoid it in the future or not create a new one. Yeah? Cool. What's next? Anything else, Spirit, for this Spitfire round? No, I think that might be it. Oh, no. Yes, there is one more message. Okay. And what would that be, Spirit? 8 of Pentacles. Your work is paying off. So keep going. Keep going. Judgment is upon you. It's well within your favor. So keep doing what it is you're doing and applying yourself. 4 of Swords. Stay calm. There is nothing left for you to figure out. There is nothing left for you to tweak, to employ. You're doing it already. Just keep doing it. Rest assured. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Rest assured that you're doing it. Whatever it is you're doing it, and you're doing it well. And it's being well received. 2 of Cups is your overall energy right now. This might be a relationship. Keep going, keep doing it. It's working. You guys are coming together. This person that you are building this foundation with, a substantial foundation with, by the way, this is like the type of foundation that ultimately becomes a long-term commitment or a marriage. But this person that you're connecting with is inching slower and slower towards you, and I feel like it's the feminine. Because I'm looking at the 2 of Cups here, and I'm looking at the masculine that's standing there quite solid in his stance. And the more he stands there, the closer the feminine gets. That's perfect. Keep doing that. It's exactly what you want. Because you, as the masculine, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't fucking matter. You, as the masculine, need to be able to show the feminine that you are that stable, that you can be a solid rock that she can connect to and effectively attach to, and then allow her abundance to be added to your foundation. And from there, anything and everything can grow and flourish with that combination of masculine stability and feminine fertility. So the longer you stand there shining this one light of permanence and stability and love, the closer and closer she gets to you. And if you don't have a person that represents this feminine in your physical reality just yet, we're talking energetically. It just keeps getting closer and closer until one day it's actually going to manifest or materialize as an actual person. And before you know it, boop, there you are, together, happily married, maybe, if that's what you want. Anything else for this? Don't walk away. Don't let go. And don't let insecurities and blindness sabotage this situation. This may have already happened. There is a fight going on. Overall energy now is the Knight of Swords. Who is fighting what? Is this a new message? No, it's the same one. I'm hearing count your blessings. It feels like somebody's being a little bit ungrateful. I'm hearing that it's the masculine. And what I'm getting from that is he's starting to get frustrated because he feels like the feminine is taking too long to get close to him, to want to attach fully to him. I need to tell you, buddy, that's not a good look for you. That's actually sabotaging your stance. And this actually, whether she is aware of it or not, this may be more divinely guided or spiritually orchestrated rather than really all that conscious. But the impatience that someone is showing here right now, Knight of Swords, overall energy, is not a good look. It's actually only helping to erode a lot of the process you have already made. And this feels like it is it's happening for a specific reason. This is like a final test or one of the trials of getting to know this person or getting to actually settle down with this person. Lack of patience is not a good thing here. I think the one thing that is best for you to focus on, and this may be the one thing that someone is having the hardest time finding, but what it feels like that you should be focusing on here is the fact that you guys have been in this situation for so long together. And it's not even like this person that you're connected to, this feminine really, is really intending to go anywhere. Someone may be mistaking this feminine's actions for maybe having someone else. But that's this own person's sense of jealousy and insecurity that is only shining through in this. It may be entirely possible that this person does in fact have someone else, or there could be other energies that are starting to pique your interest. Okay. This person, this masculine, may be perceiving the feminine being aroused, whether sexually or just mentally or emotionally or whatever, aroused in ways that she doesn't seem to be aroused by her masculine or her man. And part of that, somebody is frustrated because it's like, we've been doing this for so long and I've been going through and I've gone along with everything you've asked me to do, and you still can't really fully commit to me, but you can give these other masculine energies your time and attention in this way that you still don't even give me. Huh. Okay, so that's what it feels like. I don't know if that's actually the reality, but that's what it feels like the narrative is at the moment. But what I'm getting is the Two of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups all in reverse. And now that I've just spoken through all of that, I can see how the Two of Swords might be a state of denial. Oh, wait a second. So you have been putting in all this time, attention, energy, and effort. You have been steady as a rock. You have been standing there waiting for this feminine to feel comfortable enough to come towards you, and she's not doing it. And what's actually showing up here right now, and what's coming through, what's actually creating all of this aggressive energy, Knight of Swords, is the fact that you refuse to walk away from this. That's why we have the Two of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups in reverse, with the Knight of Swords as the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. You are fighting this. You are angry. You are pissed off. You are frustrated because all this time you knew your ass should have been walked away. And you didn't. You stayed. You tried to make it work. You tried that one last time. So you, my friend, are not frustrated or angry with anyone other than your own self. Unfortunately. I don't care what this person was doing. But she did this, but she said this, okay, yeah. She said this, but then she did that. Is that what I'm to understand here? She said this, but she did that, right? Let's pay more attention to what she actually did versus what she said. And check it out, yo. I'm not trying to demonize nobody here. I am an equal opportunity offender. You can absolutely call me the Queen of Swords because I don't give a flying fuck. I ain't trying to hurt your feelings, but I also don't give a damn about your feelings. Because I'm trying to tell you the truth here, darling. And the truth here is, I don't give a damn what homegirl did or homeboy did over there. What did you do? You chose to stay, knowing full well your ass should have been gone. So who are you really mad at? Not me. Not her. Not him. No. I don't care if they asked you to stay. You knew what it was. You knew what time it was. What time it still is. That's on you, boo. Hate to break it to you. Oh, see, look. Knight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Underneath the Knight of Swords is the Devil and the Nine of Wands. I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done. Anyway. All right. So there you have it. I like the idea of just channeling for the collective and just letting the story play out. That's fun. Please understand, you guys, like I said in that whole tirade, I am an equal opportunity offender, okay? You best believe I talk to my own damn self like this. Oh, you think this is a game? Honey, you should hear the ways I talk to myself sometimes. Or at least the ways I used to talk to myself, because I don't really do that anymore. But this tone came from somewhere. I learned it from somewhere. And don't even get it twisted. I'm also talking about greater society, okay? So don't even go there, right? Even though you probably could. But like, but don't even go there, okay? I'm just trying to give it to you straight. I'm just trying to give it to you straight. And if it stings a little in the process, good. You felt something. It meant something to you. That's one of the really big ways that we learn here as humans. Even though we hate it, even though we bemoan it, pain is a very useful tool. Now see, look. Check it out. This goes back to our whole neutrality conversation. Because pain, even though it has negative connotations to it, pain is neutral. Pain can either be inflicted by someone else's malice or someone else's actual intent to inflict pain, or pain can be inflicted as an indicator to show you or tell you that something is wrong. It's not to innately hurt you, even though it hurts. It's not to punish you. It's to put you on notice. Hey, look. Oh, whoa. Hey, something's not right. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong. We got to fix this. Hello, fix this. It's neutral. Depends on what's coloring it. The intent behind that colors this neutral thing. What is this? No. No and no. Okay. No, I don't want that either. Woo! I could sit here all day. Just talking about all the shit. I could keep pulling cards too, but I think it's probably time to pack it in. I should probably go about the rest of my day. I hope you guys are doing well. I mean, the silence in the chat room is just telling me that y'all are just listening and vibing, and that's all right. That is okay. That is the intention here. I'm just giving myself a way to let all of this shit out that is constantly in my head that I can never seem to catch in the right time to get it down and get it out. So here we go. We're going to use this as a means to an end, yes? And hopefully you guys will benefit from it. That is, in fact, my intention. It's not just so that I can give myself a mouthpiece, because really, I don't like to hear myself talk that much. I definitely do not like listening to myself talk. So, like, no. But I feel compelled to. Hello, sun in the 9th house. Let's go. In Aries. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, double Leo. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Ugh. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me for these 2 hours, as I've been rambling and on just channeling Spitfire nonstop. I do like the whole idea of that Spitfire round. That was fun. Maybe we should really do, like, as we continue to do these fun Friday hangout sessions, maybe we could make that like the last 15 minutes as a Spitfire round. Ooh, that's good training. That's gross, Eric. Blow your nose. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic weekend also. Yeah. I love you guys. King of Swords. I'm going to leave it there. Excellent. Enjoying the journey. Well, I'm glad you are enjoying the ride. I will gladly be your host for this insane journey we call life for the time being. Yeah? Excellent. Well, if you didn't hear me the first 5 times I said it, I'm going to say it again. I love you. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I look forward to connecting with you again for the sip on Monday morning. Yes? Beautiful. Monday afternoon, whatever. Take care. Bye.